Hello, everybody. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
And we're going to watch So, I don't know.
Yeah, as soon as you press that button, it got, like, stupid hot in here.
Let's drink it. Let's hydrate.
This is actually water. You're drinking soda.
It's got water in it. All right, so, ignore that. So, I don't know when I'm going to upload this. I really don't. Because as of right now, we have finished watching Avatar The Last Airbender. All the videos, it's just a means of editing and getting it out there. But that takes a long ass time for me to do. Something like this is a whole lot easier to edit. So I might...
Because it's only one video.
It's one video.
And you're also going to use the same video that we're watching.
Yeah, I'm not going to cut this down like I cut down the other ones for copyright. So I don't know. I mean... So I have no idea when this will come out. I hope people don't mind if it's out of order. Oh.
Okay. To reiterate, we have, at the time of recording this, we have completed The Last Airbender.
Such a good
regardless
fucking,
of the
so
fact
good.
that the episodes are not all uploaded.
Yeah,
I don't want to see a bunch of comments that say, "Why are you guys watching this? There's a bunch of spoilers." No, there's not, because we have completed The Last Airbender at the time of reacting to the Nostalgia Critic video.
All right. So, this is just a review of God damn it, that fucking movie again? I just realized what we're about to be watching. Okay, I want this guy to roast the shit out of him.
Well, what more motivation does he need to do it other than that?
All right.
Let's do it.
Oh, look, he did Avatar, like the movie. Oh shit. All right.
That's why he had to call this one The Last Airbender.
Well, okay. All right.
Are you ready?
No, dude. I don't. Oh man. All right. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what, like, 39-minute video of him talking about this movie. Is it just him talking to the camera, or I don't know what he does?
2 days ago we did an hour and a half.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's just.
Of course, that was three of us.
So. Let's just do it. I'm saying let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Water. Earth.
Hell yeah.
Fire. Long ago, the three seasons lived together in harmony. But then, everything changed when the Shyamalan attacked.
The Shyamalan. Whoa.
Avid jerk, master of ripping films apart, could restore balance.
Master of
But when
ripping
the world
films
needed him
apart.
most, he vanished. Several
He's
years
out.
passed, and my brother and I discovered the new avid jerk, a reviewer named Nostalgia Critic. And although his critiquing skills are great, he still has much to learn before he can save anything.
The fuck was
I
that?
believe Nostalgia Critic can save the franchise.
Okay. Book
That was
one
good.
of one. The Great Fire Inferno Destiny bad. The Hot Air Temple?
Concentrate Critic. Absorb every episode of Avatar The Last Airbender to review the movie. Why can't I just watch the shows again?
It would take too long, and the franchise has suffered enough at the hands of the fuck-up Lord Shyamalan.
That's why you need to get in contact with the
Shyamalan.
past life to see if any of them have seen the show.
Thus absorbing it into your memory.
You mean like how you show absorbent a hairstylist?
Ow! You know, I thought bloodbending was supposed to be taboo. Like, nobody should have that unlimited control.
Well, M. Night Shyamalan keeps getting unlimited control and nobody's stopping him.
That's true.
Now concentrate harder!
She's bloodbending.
Wait. I think I'm getting... Yeah. I think I'm getting visions from another life. I'll just go through an episode a night. It's just the right balance. Avatar, my new favorite show.
Still one of my favorite shows.
My God, it's coming to me. Ingenious writing, brilliant characters, and a fan base obsessing over name pronunciation rather than the meaning of each episode. My God! It's coming to me!
You got it, Critic?
Yes! Avatar is one of the greatest TV series of all time!
Good. Now you're ready to review the fuck-up Lord's disaster opus.
But wait, just because I know about it doesn't mean the people at home know about it. How are we gonna catch them up to speed?
Katara? Guitara.
Guitara.
Spoilers.
Go to this part if you haven't seen the show yet. Oh.
I'm ready for the song.
Nations exist called Earth, Wind, Fire, and Water. Till fire decided things should get hotter. Invasions aren't nice, but then to break the ice, and the Avatar rose to make them pay the price.
Katara and Sokka help him to keep in the know, flying what looks like a white neighbor Totoro, chased by their
Oh,
fellow
shit.
young Prince Zuko. Don't ask him about Ascaro, Rufio.
The Avatar masters the elements flawlessly, toughest of toss turns a blind eye so cautiously. Avatar state opens at a great rate, but Azula serves his arrowed ass on a plate.
Katara revises him, and they sing their love song, but Zuko decides to see no shit's gone too long, he switches sides.
At the turn of the tide.
And now Aang is on fire with his smoking guide.
Katara and Zulu beat Azula on the cuff, mostly because she is
Oh,
don't want to kill, but the cowardly lion turtle says hold still.
He's given the gift to depower. The Fire Lord Nation says whatever.
Whatever.
Zuko can lead the horde going
Okay.
happily in the world that is free. Just remember that it stinks the baldy.
So that is the show, and it's good that you know, because it is the best. It's good cartoons just going, so now that you heard, go ahead, spread the word that the best Avatar ain't that blue pussy turd. No!
Nah.
The review!
Okay.
Ugh.
So this is the tone of the video. I'm down.
Judging by the beginning, the film actually looks pretty promising. Reenacting the visuals to the show's intro rather flawlessly. Even the text scroll isn't really that bad. Though how is it a season with 20 episodes can get their backstory out faster than an hour-and-a-half movie can?
The Avatar was the only person born amongst all the nations who could master all four elements. And then 100 years ago, he just disappeared.
But sadly, we witnessed the greatest weakness of any Shyamalan film. They start talking.
My
Oh my God.
in the Southern Water Tribe,
Oh boy.
which was once a big city. Food is scarce. My brother and I often go hunting for food.
Yeah, way to use food twice in the same sentence, Academy Award-nominated writer.
Our fathers are fighting in the war. My mother was taken prisoner and killed when I was young.
This bore bending you're witnessing is being performed by siblings of the Water Tribe named Katara and Sokka. And yes, the climate is looking much whiter than usual.
Yep.
And I don't think taking away the snow is gonna fix that any. This is curious, as in the show, Katara and Sokka definitely seem to have an Inuit design. And that makes sense. Their upbringing is very similar to Eskimo culture. Strangely enough, the rest of the village seems to have this down.
Yeah.
These two, I think Kathy Bates from North was a more convincing fake Eskimo.
Wow.
I'm not here to judge the color of their skin, only the quality of their acting. And I'm sure if these two acted so well that they just seemed perfect for the part, like nobody else could do it better, maybe we can overlook the color difference and see past all that.
I watched the side of the fin tracks are more indented. That shows you which direction you're going. I saw how long the drag skits are. That shows you how fast.
No. They both succumbed to the dreaded Hayden Christensen syndrome.
Don't worry.
Ooh.
Anybody away.
Please wait.
Because I'm so in love with you.
Aren't there spirits here?
They were looking for someone with the same markings.
Stop it! Your monotone can break glass!
Are you the Avatar on?
Ugh.
But they come across something while hunting.
Something else.
It's a good movie trying to get out.
Kill it!
By the way, like,
They discover a boy
Oh,
named
God.
Aang frozen in an iceberg, along with his "Where the Wild Things Are" mask.
oh jeez.
So, if this kid's acting just as bad as the other two,
Mhm.
does Shyamalan like awkward shots where people look directly into the camera?
Oh jeez.
I ran away from home. We got in a storm. It wasn't very smart. I was just upset. Thanks for saving me.
Thank you.
I probably should get home.
You're not still upset?
Not as much as I was.
Okay, seriously. Am I watching a school play? That seems like a school play. I mean, I know they're kids, I shouldn't be so harsh, but did
Okay, I
anyone
can't
see
see it any
this
other
week
way
some-
now.
Yeah,
It's a
he-
goddamn
Maybe
school play.
Sasha,
Yeah.
funny and
Oh,
inventive.
Ember Island players!
Has a ton of funny lines in the show, can lighten up the mood.
What would you do if they tried taking me away?
I'd kill them all.
I'd kill them all. They prey on the weakest towns and villages.
So Sokka.
Please don't do this.
Say something funny.
We must.
Funny
But
how?
Fire Nation is following us. We make a wrong move, they'll catch him.
Ugh. Just these clips he's showing me is just
I
ugh.
confuse funny and inventive with constipatedly angry all the time. He's the biggest stick in the mud the movie has to offer. And that's saying a lot. There's a lot of sticks in the mud in this movie.
They're on a ship. We need a miracle to catch them. I know you think everything's going to work out, but I don't.
Oh, Jesus, boy, lighten up. You look like you're going to shit out a soap opera every time you're on screen.
Can't be a coincidence that we break him out of the ice and light the sky and fire him with their machines.
Yeah.
When the sinister fire
running back and forth.
This is Prince Zuko, a firebender who is looking to capture the Avatar so he can be unbanished and get his honor back from his father, the king. In the show, the father burned almost half of his face off. Here, I think he forgot to put sunblock under his eye or something.
Ooh.
If you don't come, I'll burn down this village.
I'll go with you.
Another interesting note, in the movie, the Fire Nation seems very Indian or Middle Eastern. Another curious choice, as the show had a much heavier lean towards Japanese.
Yeah.
In fact, their skin was lighter than our main heroes. And here, it kind of seems perplexingly reversed. I don't want to make an unnecessary racism argument, especially seeing how an Indian man directed this, but I will let out a very concerned and very troubled... Huh?
Yeah.
But hey, if you can't see the obvious similarities between the movie's designs and the show's designs, clearly you haven't drank enough cactus juice. I mean, God, can you guys imagine constantly misrepresenting characters by constantly getting their skin colors wrong?
Shameful.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
So Zuko comes and takes Aang away. Thus, Sokka and Katara decide they have to go after him. Why? Well, again in the show, it's because they formed a strong, unbreakable friendship with him. They spent time getting to know him, warmed up to his offbeat personality, and found they couldn't let an innocent that they've gotten to know so well be tortured by the Fire Nation. But hell with that bullshit. Let's make it more like that stray turtle you found on the curve of the road.
We found that boy. He's our responsibility. We should fight.
I promise I'll feed him and take him on walks.
He's not a
Revealed
lost
that
puppy.
Aang is in fact the Avatar, the only one who can master all 4 elements and communicate with the spirit world.
Aren't there spirits here?
Yes, there are some
Sokka's
that
face!
live hidden among us. Sure, they're watching us with great sadness.
Or maybe that's the audience. Either way, great sadness. Zuko and his uncle Iroh give Aang a test and see that all the elements gravitate towards him. Even though this never happens anywhere else in the movie, but screw it. We hastily rush escape scene to film, which in the series demonstrates quite clearly how the firebenders do everything in their power to stop them. But here, they just kind of blankly stare at them getting away. But if blank stares could kill, they still probably get away. Remember how he was frozen in that iceberg to begin with? Well, once again, the original ingeniously tied in both backstories of Zuko and Aang together and show that upon his discovery of being Avatar, he couldn't take the pressure and ran away, being pushed to the brink of despair and froze himself before drowning in the storm. Many consider this to be the best episode, seeing how it shows the similarities between our hero and our villain. Good thing it's just a sentence and a half explanation here. The person talking about doesn't even show up on screen.
He told us how he left there in a storm on Appa and got forced into the ocean where they almost drowned. Aang airbended a sphere around them and he couldn't remember anything after that.
But hey, that's just one of the minor major plot devices that probably should have been explored more. Missing also is Suki, Jed, the pirates, Boomy, the fortune teller, the warriors of Kyoshi, Sokka's sense of humor, Katara's strength and motherly wisdom, and any form of fun and enjoyability that the show was so good at balancing out. But it's okay, because we have that guy from The Daily Show.
Oh, the foaming at the mouth.
So Aang and his team travel to his home in the
It's like he
southern
keeps
area,
cutting between the movie and the show, and my soul just comes back to life when he cuts to the show.
You scare me at any moment. It's kind of like my father.
Is it okay if you tell me your name?
The monks named me On.
But wait a minute! You traveled all this way, all this distance, and not once did you ever ask him his name?
I think I said that in the movie reaction.
Your responsibility, getting his name might be the most important step in protecting him. Imagine if you did something basic, like lose him in a crowd. Help! I've lost my little boy. He's my responsibility, and I can't lose him at any cost.
Well, what's his name?
Starts with an A, I think.
Alice?
I'm gonna say yes.
And by the way, just a fun little tidbit, they do pronounce the names different from the show as well.
Uh-huh.
My name is On. I'm Aang.
Sokka!
My name is Iroh.
General Iroh.
To harp on this would be too hypocritical, but luckily the film gives me so much more that I can harp on.
Oh, yeah.
Like this one. After disguising Aang as a Jawa, they come across a boy named infinitely younger in this version, who is chased for bending stones at Fire Nation soldiers.
That child is being arrested.
For what?
He was bending tiny stones at us from behind a tree. He dared to kill a king's dare.
So they place them all in a prison of earthbenders where... Oh, wait the fuck! This is the prison for earthbenders?
Yeah!
I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I know it gets really annoying every single time I say in the show because it's an adaptation. Adaptation, you gotta make changes. I understand that. I really understand that. But
Yeah, he's right.
it's gotta be changes that make sense, guys! So, in the show, the prison is on a metal ship where no earthbending is possible, and thus it breaks their spirit.
Until
because
Toph
they
invents
can't
metal
get
bending.
away.
Well, yes.
They are powerless to stop them. Here, they're fucking surrounded by that stuff! Aang makes a big speech about rising up and fighting back, where in the show it's justified, and Katara, but still justified because there's a big risk. They have something to lose. Here, it's like saying walk through a revolving door. There's nothing to be lost. It's like having an ice cream bender at Baskin Robbins and saying, how the hell am I gonna... You're an ice cream bender!
Jesus.
Use your fucking mind!
It's time for you to stop doing this.
Sure enough, they do start fighting back, and it's about time. I want to see some badass...
Oh, he's gonna make fun of it.
Brought to life by some state-of-the-art effect.
It's so goddamn funny. Look at his face!
Is that really the extent of your imagination, Shyamalan? Is that really the wide range of possibilities that you could pull off with this scenario?
One rock.
Earthbending. Earthbending. Taking the elements of Earth, the fucking planet, and bending it to your will. And this is the poor fuck-ass piece of shit you could come up with. Let me give you a crash course, or a reminder, as someone who has clearly seen the show, what just one earthbender can do.
Oh, fuck yes!
One. That was all one earthbender in every single one of those scenes. Now, let's see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 of your shitty-ass earthbenders from your piece of fuck film could accomplish.
I'm a little teapot!
We'll take that.
Now, just as a friendly reminder, this is what 5 guys could do in that other show you claim to be such a big fan of.
Okay, 5. Oh yeah!
That was a tank! A fucking tank!
that was a tank!
Tank! And what did your pussies do again?
Wow!
Your version? There! Your version? There!
Oh jeez!
Passion for possibility.
He's gonna blow a fuse in his mind making this video.
Barrel of Miyazaki that you could unleash with this creativity. I mean, what is your major malfunction, you sucker of talent and good? What is going on in your head? Please.
Wow, this is a rant.
Let me know what the flying fuck has caused you to become so uninspired when this stuff has practically gift wrapped it for you and just said, make me incredible! Make me incredible! Please, get in contact with me! Get in...
Chris,
What's
we
happening?
have to bring balance back faster.
What? Why?
Turn on the TV.
And now a message from Shyamalan.
Fuck up, Lord.
Greetings.
Oh, gee.
I am Shyamalan.
Oh, okay.
I know many of you were disappointed by my theatrical addition to the Avatar franchise.
That's a character from Legend of Korra. I guess it's supposed to be Shyamalan.
That my power to destroy great art has grown even stronger. For you see, I have discovered how to take any performer's acting ability away.
He's bluffing. No director is that bad or powerful.
And for those who don't think I'm that bad or powerful, Just look at what I did to Mark Wahlberg.
I was about to say.
Happening.
What? No.
Toxie?
Talking to a plastic plant.
Ah!
But that's a critically acclaimed actor.
He's mastered the art of talent bending.
I plan to use
Talent
this
bending.
power to destroy the Avatar franchise once and for all. How, you may
This is
ask?
absurd.
I plan on doing a Legend of Korra movie.
No.
Oh.
That's a fresh start, a chance to get a new audience.
Rest assured, the franchise will be destroyed forever once the Legend of Korra has been Shyamalanized. For a
Shyamalanized.
certain avid jerk who might be listening, I have only this to say. Stand down. No critic has ever been able to stop me before. If you do not, I will suck out what little talent
I'm out of
you have
ideas.
to begin
I'm right. I'm reading the things on this
That's
mask.
all.
Well, critic, it seems that
Shyamalan,
the franchise.
who hurt you?
Oh, he ran away. What the hell? You can't do that. With,
You heard that? My cabbages?
oh my god. You can't do that with blood bending. You can't just freaking yeet him off the side.
Oh boy.
After discovering the Abbott Jerk, a new plan is revealed that Shyamalan will unleash his greatest evil yet to the Avatar franchise. Will Nostalgia Critic and team be able to bring balance in time?
This is
and
so
more importantly,
absurd.
will this review keep focused as to which series it wishes to satirize?
So they're given some bending scrolls by Master Mickey Mouse, but Ed explains that he can't bend all 4 elements.
We should go visit some of these towns on.
I need to tell you something. I ran away before they trained me.
Lay off the close-ups, guy! He looks like he's transforming into Paul Giamatti!
I said that shit.
You can practically see their breath on the lens, they're so close!
Water comes after air in the same.
Very nice.
Water, earth, fire.
They decide now to finally go to the North Pole to have the Great Master teach him waterbending. Meanwhile, Commander Chow, I guess, is talking to this other guy.
Chow?
He puckers his lips so much, I swear he's waiting to be kissed by him.
Our spies have discovered someone claiming to be the Avatar. They described him as just a boy. We should set a trap for this person.
Let's hope, for your sake, my son doesn't find this person first.
Wait a minute. That's the Fire Lord?
Mm-hmm.
That's the great badass villain in all this?
Mm-hmm.
That's the fuck!
Oh, he's gonna explode.
Do your thing! The Fire Lord was built up big time. Always kept in shadow until the final season. He was like the Dr. Claw of this show.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
When he finally was revealed, he wasn't a monster or anything, but he was still intimidating. Even the picture Zuko stares at in the film looks like the original Fire Lord.
Yeah.
But
It doesn't look anything like them at all.
this is the most common, non-threatening person you could put in this role. It's like they grabbed a guy at the grocery store and dressed him up as Biggest Dickus.
Hell, Heather!
Hell, Biggest Dickus is more intimidating than him.
Oh my god, that costume looks exactly the same.
No, is dead, which kind of has the ghost value. It's more intimidating than this. So Aang goes on his own to the Northern Air Temple to see if he can find any monks. He finds a villager who shows him a room filled with all his past lives. And in my opinion, the majority of the problems with this movie can be summed up right here. See if you can spot why.
How did the Airbenders know you were the Avatar, little one?
They gave me a test, put 1,000 toys in front of me, and asked me to choose 4.
Talk with this movie.
That belonged to the previous Avatar.
Don't see it? Allow me to explain. You have a great setup for an emotional moment. Aang is seeing all his past lives. The power and weight of who he is should hit him at this very point. But instead, what do? Try to explain more exposition.
There's a ceremony when everyone bows to me. That's when I accept my role as the Avatar. But when everyone bowed, I didn't bow back.
And that is the problem. Whether you're aware of the show or you're not aware of the show, the movie is all explanation with no humanity. Why do you think they waited 20 minutes of the film to ask him his name? Because that's not what was most important to Shyamalan. The identity, who gives a shit? It can't be nearly
I'm truly
as
getting a
important
headache from
as
reliving this movie.
explaining
As you know, I conducted a raid on the Great Library, which most said didn't even exist.
And explaining.
There are really powerful benders in the Northern Water Tribe. My dad told me about it before he left.
And explaining.
It has been confirmed that he's traveling north. It is my strong belief that he is traveling to the Northern Water Tribe.
And explaining.
If we keep them to the courtyard and the marketplace till night falls,
I don't fucking care! And you know why? Because I never once heard anyone in this movie say, I feel this, or I like this,
Oh my
or
God.
I wonder this. There are no emotions being addressed. Traditional storytelling is setting up a character, sending them on their journey, and learning more about them through their journey. Last Airbender is just chess piece storytelling. Character goes here, character goes there, character says this, pawn to king 4. So in this scene that should have been the emotional pinnacle of our main star, it's just more explaining about what happened rather than why it happened. So you pardon me if rather than be concerned when the villager betrays him to the Fire Nation, I ask that you remind me what you revealed about him that's worth giving any investment whatsoever. This isn't me being angry that it's different from the show. This is me being angry that it's missing the most essential element of telling any story. If the character can never express any emotion, why should the audience ever express any emotion? But yes, while we're on the subject, that does make this possibly one of the worst adaptations of all time. A show that created such memorable characters, characters you almost believe were real. You wanted to be real. You wish they were real. Being portrayed as the most
Of course, that way I could earthbend and he could firebend.
Yeah.
It's about as insulting to an adaptation as you can get. By God, it's one of the few times I'm glad
The
that
real show,
characters I
it
love
was
so much
such
are
emotion.
real.
This is just
Could you
so
imagine them
robotic.
actually seeing how they would be represented in movie form? I fucking cringe.
I saw how long
Oh
the
my
drag
God.
skits are. That shows you how fast they're going.
I'm about ready to go grab the actual Blu-ray disc I have of the movie and just snap it in half.
Helpful. Along was practicing.
Well, that's just silly. I don't sound like that.
I left a few days ago.
You're lying! I don't do that. That's not what I'm like.
Who are you? What's your name?
They make me look totally stiff and humorless.
I ran away from home.
That's pretty good.
Storm. I was just upset. Thanks for saving me.
Lucky.
I probably should get home.
You know,
Not as much as I was.
horrible. I'll say. No kidding. You said it.
But the effects were decent.
Thus, we continue with
Yeah,
our
it's
season
beautiful.
1 Wikipedia recap as a character called the Blue Spirit breaks him free and they fight their way out. I smell a Shyamalan long overused tracking shot coming up. Okay, guy, tracking shots are fine, but when you use them for every other fight scene, it not only gets old, but it slows the action down. It's obvious the actors have to wait for the camera to get into place, thus taking a fight sequence that could be really quick and impressive and instead have half of it be them just standing around doing nothing. That's why we have editing, you dumb-ass jerk! If part of the shot didn't work or was hard to see, you edit it out. But here, screw it. I just want to show off that I could do this in one shot. Okay, great. You can do it. It looks cluttered, slow, and incredibly awkward, but
Oh my
fuck,
God.
you could do it. Give that man a tediously obnoxious directing award. I think it's the same one that went to this person just a few years earlier.
Why are you doing this? Who are you? Open the gates.
So the Blue Spirit gets him out and is revealed to be Zuko. There's two reasons this curious scene was left in the movie rather than just having it cut out. One is that Chow and Zuko are in a race to bring the Avatar to the Fire Lord, meaning one of them can cement their position forever. And the other reason, of course, being just so Shyamalan can shout.
What a twist!
Ah, you knew that was
You think my son?
Oh my God.
is
What's he gonna say about this scene?
The soldiers are calling the Blue Spirit.
Yes.
I recognized his mouth. Actually, to the film's very little credit, Chow, Zuko, and Iroh are probably the only decent actors in this film. They perform their parts well and probably have the closest thing to emotional moments this film could muster. That is, before it's cut off needlessly for more exposition.
Now be sure to
Yeah.
keep your uniform closed up to your neck.
And remember, your chi can warm you.
I know, Uncle.
By the way, nephew, as your uncle, I care for you very much. Oh, more story, sorry,
Oh.
sorry, more story.
There's no moments like that in the movie. That's what pissed me off so much.
Way to the North Pole.
What's that?
And oh god, is this it? This has gotta be it. Please tell me this is it. Oh my god! More phallic than I imagined.
Penis!
Stories were true. Gaze into the holy.
Oh, I love you guys.
Meeting possibilities. Oh my god, there's too many jokes to choose from. Oh, which one should I?
Oh my god. Blow dry or blow chop.
This one. Hey, what did she use for a headband? A sensor bar?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, magnificent! Oh, thank you, Shyamalan. Thank you for your unintentional hilarity.
You're welcome.
Now,
Oh.
Shyamalan.
My blood bending should be working.
It's no use. He cares nothing for the logic of this realm, so he barely follows it.
Quick, critic, finish the review so you can restore balance.
Oh, okay. So in the show, Sokka and the Princess of the Northern Water Tribe form a very powerful friendship, eventually resulting in a romance that would ultimately end in tragedy. Let's see if the movie does too.
My brother and
This
the
princess became close right away.
And that's all you need!
Yeah!
All the emotions and character developed can just be summed up in that one sentence. God, Shyamalan's writing knows how to cut the fat of all that pesky caring. God, why did we listen to all that pesky talk in Hamlet when it could have been summed up with...
The prince didn't like his uncle. Hijinks ensued.
Oh, I take it back. They do have one conversation, but thankfully, it's not used to develop character or form a strong bond. It's for, you guessed it,
Exposition.
When I was born, I was not awake. My mother and father could not get me to make a sound or move. So they prayed for days to the moon.
This scene.
Please, no more explaining.
We shall say.
That was a perfect clip for that.
Young lady, you look very odd.
I don't know. Why are you so white?
So both Aang and Katara master their waterbending from Bill Connolly Theoden, and as you can see, there's no stopping their incredible abilities now.
They're just. They were.
Look at all that water fly.
They were supposed to be effects. I bet.
Was it supposed to be
Nobody dare cross the phenomenal
yoga or some shit?
Okay, here's another problem.
Congratulations, you can do Tai Chi. You have mastered what.
Oh, there you go. I like that one better.
Action quick and exciting.
Oh.
Well, action should be.
Congratulations, you two actors have mastered the thing that old people do in China every morning.
Pocket before these guys do anything exciting. If the opening was being honest, here's how it should really go.
Water. Water. Water.
Water trap. They shot him with a gun?
Oh god.
Getting ready to attack and the water tribe ready to defend themselves.
E-Bombay?
Call that lures them into a false sense of hilarity. Aang tries to figure out a way to fight them off without killing anybody, as it's not the monk's way.
Is there a spiritual place where I can meditate?
There is a very spiritual place.
So he comes across the moon spirit, who's disguised as a fish. Yeah, that wasn't the best explained in the show either, but Aang meditates to figure out an answer.
I have to get back.
I'll take you.
I'll stay with him.
Katara doesn't seem like the best person to look after him. I mean, don't get me wrong. In the other version, it made sense. She had a kind, mature heart, but also the focus and strength to kick some ass in several awesome scenes. Nobody in their right mind would dare cross her. But in the movie, she pushed a guy. Well, maybe she'll finally be allowed to show her real strength when Prince Zuko comes and tries to take Aang away. And seeing how she made it very clear how Aang is her responsibility, she's gonna do everything in her power to make sure nothing happens to him. And you suck! Katara and Sokka, as usual, has no smoking signs in college. But Aang wakes up and escapes Zuko through the most masterful approach possible. Reenacting a Tom and Jerry routine.
I mean, that's cute. I liked it.
But the things go awry when
It was
Shao
cute, I
finds
liked it, I
the
just wish it
spirit
wasn't in
and
the
kills,
climax.
destroying not only the moon, but the tribe's barely impressive waterbending.
You have been anointed by the moon spirit.
He gave me life when I was a child.
Then there's still a chance.
But since the princess was given part of the spirit to save her, she sacrifices her own life in order to put the moon spirit back in its place.
Such
I
a...
can hardly explain what I'm seeing, John, but the moon just came back.
This results in Shao getting axed, Slumdog Millionaire returning to his uncle, Aang raising the waves to scare the rest of the army off. By the way, for someone who can't kill, I don't think these guys made it out okay.
Ooh.
And a to be continued that thank Jesus will never be continued.
You must stop the Avatar from mastering earth and fire. You must give us the time to get to that day. Do you accept this unspeakably important task I'm putting in your hands?
I do, Father.
Azula will return in Avengers Infinity Game.
Mario Brothers, Skeletor, Buckaroo Banzai,
Oh my
the
God.
Golden Compass, and Bison's Hand in that incredible sure-to-happen sequel.
Oh my
what
God.
a piece of shit.
It's not working. The review isn't hurting him. Don't you have anything else?
Not really, no.
I can't hold it much longer.
What's gonna happen?
Well, do something.
You must enter the reviewer state.
Oh wait, is that what's gonna happen? He's got him in the forehead.
Too late. He's been shamanized.
Hi, guys. I just want to stand directly in the middle of the shot and stare blankly into the camera.
Man.
You two are next.
Critic, it's not too late. Get in contact with your other life.
Meditate. He'll come to you as a spirit animal. Quickly, there's no time.
Okay, I'll try.
This is so silly. I'm kind of into it. Ooh.
He'll come to you as a spirit animal.
Is it a cat? The fuck is that?
Shit, this is my spirit animal? God, why did I
A
write this?
platypus rabbit.
Okay, whatever. Hi, what do you want? I need to know how to defeat the Shyamalan. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I don't know. Avatar was weeks ago. I'm reviewing Legend of Korra now. Really? How's that? That's okay, but it's no Avatar. I guess we get down to it, there can really only be one Avatar. Wait a minute. I got it. I know how to restore balance to the franchise. Oh, thank you, Platypus Bunny. It's Doug, actually. Platypus Bunny, you saved the world. Doug Walker, that's the whole name there. I'll always remember you, Platypus Bunny. God, why did I read you so stupid? Wait a minute, guys! I figured it out. I know how to save the franchise. How? Do nothing.
Ah, that's the third Jin.
You're right, we got the wrong guy.
I blame myself.
You should.
No, you don't understand. The franchise was never out of balance to begin
Do
with.
nothing.
The movie is awful. The acting is awkward, the writing beyond lazy, and it fails both trying to be a faithful adaptation and a standalone movie. But it could never be a standalone movie because there's only one Avatar, the series. It was perfectly paced, perfectly performed, perfectly animated. It was that rare anomaly that chances are could never be recreated. And there's no reason to change it. It's like trying to make an opera by Mozart better. You can't do it. Every note
That's
is
a really
where
good way to put
needs
it.
to be. I'm sure there'll be different adaptations in the future, the same way people did with Looney Tunes or other timeless characters, but the point is, the original characters are still timeless characters, and nothing anyone can do can change that. If anything, the bad adaptation makes us appreciate the original material even more. So you can do whatever you want to the franchise.
Oh my god.
Because no matter what, nothing can take away or make any better what's already perfect.
Well, that's great, Critic, but...
Yeah, still gonna do evil things.
Oh, right. How would an Avatar series end this?
They took away his bending.
Deus Ex Machina.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Wait, are you Last Airbender Aang or Legend of Korra Aang?
I don't care. Wait, I thought Aang wasn't allowed to kill. Whatever. Of course, I understand what he's saying. Don't get too offended at all the changes made as long as you still have the original to enjoy. Right?
Whatever.
Sure.
Did you see what it said under the arrow on his forehead?
I did not.
This side up.
The way to keep balance is to realize that balance is already being kept. Enjoy your incredibly awesome show and enjoy hating your incredibly awful movie.
You got it, man.
What is your thing?
What? It's like the fuck. Oh my God. This is like a cappella. They're kind of nailing it.
That was the funniest review I will probably ever see in my life.
It was pretty good.
Nailed it.
Oh yeah, nail, hammer on nail. Like, man, it was fucking painful to go through that fucking movie again though. And then he went through, what did he do? He cut to the show, and just, it's like my soul came back to life. Oh my God, it was pretty good. He roasted it. He explained. I like how he pretty much listed out everything that was wrong with it. It's cool to like have these opinions, but it's also cool. Like I had opinions, and he just like reinforced them for me. Like there's no tension in the whole movie.
There's no emotion.
There's no emotion.
Like, what the hell? I want to get rid of that fucking movie now. I have it on Blu-ray. I don't want to have it on Blu-ray anymore. I don't want to have it on any physical format anymore after watching this.
You want to get like a bow and arrow and a shotgun and just go to town on the DVD? No. Oh, I knew what we could do. You haven't seen Office Space, have you?
Just tell me.
They destroy the copy machine with this awesome scene. It's awesome. We could totally do it.
Okay.
I want to Office Space.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
I'll show you when we end the video. All right. Yeah. Oh God, it was pretty good. It was a pretty good video. This is long as shit though.
Although you know what he said at the ending, I know you can't perfect. You're not going to be able to
it's like capturing
make
lightning
it better.
Like capturing lightning in a bottle.
But also at the same time, we've had a lot of announcements and leaks and stuff saying that we're getting a live-action adaptation on Netflix later this year.
Yeah.
That has the original creators. They're gonna do it correctly.
But
him saying that you can't make it better because it's already gonna make such an incredible show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like now I'm a little concerned, but now I'm just also starting to think. Hopefully it can feel refreshing. Because, I mean...
Yeah, I think it's a good way to put it. Because...
They're trying... What I heard is they're trying to do a... they're trying to go deeper in the storytelling.
I can get that. It's like... I don't know what the order of events happened. It kind of reminds me of... So there was the Dragon Ball anime, right? The Dragon Ball Z. We didn't watch that growing up, but, you know... So there was Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And then... Like in 2007 or 2009, Dragon Ball Evolution came out.
Yeah, there is his video right there.
Yeah, he made a video for it apparently. So Dragon Ball Evolution came out, and it sucked. Apparently, it sucked so bad that the guy who created Dragon Ball was like, "I need to make another Dragon Ball show. I can't let this be like the closing chapter of my legacy." And that's why Dragon Ball Super exists. That's so goddamn funny.
Is that why Legend of Korra exists now? Because of this stupid movie?
I don't know.
Because for some reason, book 4 didn't happen because of that movie. But why? I mean, I really just want to watch more Avatar now.
Yeah, the movie. Oh my God, the movie. Fuck that movie. The movie can fuck off. Okay. This was fun. This was fun. I actually kind of like to watch more of these.
That was a really good one to watch. So we're gonna have to pick and choose some other ones that we should watch.
Like he's done other videos for top 11 best Avatar episodes with Dante Vasco.
Also down here, top 11 worst Avatar episodes.
Oh, I better see Secret
What's
Tunnel.
this one?
Secret Tunnel better be on there.
That's not.
I don't think any of
that one's not.
That's The Purge.
Yeah, those are the only videos that are
Yeah.
up there. So yeah, we'll definitely do more Nostalgia Critic videos in the future.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments like which ones you'd like to do, because, I mean, this one's like 5 years old, so there's at least like 5 years worth of content.
And this was also season 6, episode 32 of the Nostalgia Critic.
Jesus Christ!
So there's a whole lot more before this as well.
Oh my gosh! All right, well we'll probably do it based off of, like popular demand. So
we'll get there when we get there. Anything left?
Oh my god, fuck that movie. He made some good points. Ultimately, like Zuko, Iroh, and Zhao, the actors, they were good. They were good, like emotionally. Like they had decent moments that showed their character. For what the movie was, like they were bad. They were good in the movie. I'm not saying that they saved the movie. It's just like a bad directing can destroy good acting. It doesn't matter if the dude is a good actor, if the director doesn't know how to direct them. Like there's a scene there's a scene in I'm gonna give you an example. In Attack of the Clones, that's 2. There's a scene where Anakin is saying like, "Oh, I killed them all," and Natalie Portman is just in the background, no reaction. That's how you know it's the director's fault, because it's his job to tell her to do something, to have some kind of reaction in the scene. And that's why those I'm actually triggered. I'm triggered and I'm salty.
Because of stuff like this, I'm pretty sure that if I were ever to become an actor, which will probably never happen.
No.
If I were to become an actor, I'd have to be a method actor. That's the only way I would be able to succeed in that kind of business.
Oh my goodness. And yeah, he made a really good point about the action. Like the action in the show, it was so fast paced and it was good compared to this where it's all like the slow motion tracking shots he was talking about. And oh my god. I just don't, you know what it is? In the animation, they storyboarded it. They knew like what the character was going to be, like how they're going to move and what the movement was going to cause. When this one, in the movie, it's a bunch of actors just moving around and nothing's happening, and they put it in later. That's what the problem was. Like that kind of explains The Rock, but also like why did nothing happen when that one long scene where it's Aang and Katara doing like Tai Chi or whatever. It's there's nothing happening. Why not have some water bending stuff? Why not have the ice pop out of the ground or something? Just to show that they've gotten better. But no, this movie is ass. Alright. Hold on to this. Do you want to Office Space it later?
Give it to me.
Alright.
You know what? Guys, just tell me. Just tell me what I should do with this. Please, give me some sort of fun idea. So that we can at least pretend a little bit that this abomination doesn't exist.
Office Space. Come on, let's do Office Space.
I don't know what that is.
I can explain it to you. I'll show you the video. Shh. It'll be amazing. Okay. All right. Oh God.
Are you done?
I'm sweaty. Yeah. Let's end the video. We're teetering on an hour. This is gonna be like a 45-minute video.
I'm Jace.
Hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm Josh.
And we will see you guys next time.